And with Notre Dame this morning, his brother Anthony will sign with the Fighting Irish as well in February. Teddy said he knew Notre Dame was the move once he visited campus.
When I went up there to visit and I got into the meeting with Coach Free, just kind of from talking to him, I knew that that's the dude who I wanted to play for.
A trio of Husker signees coming in